Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Airships Lost Flotilla. Today's beverage is a very hydrating coconut water. So welcome back to the game, and in a previous video we were taking a look at the missile cruiser. 10 HP, 1 armor, 310 speed, 110 degrees turn rate, and yes, the main takeaway is it's armed with a guided missile, which is one of the more ridiculous weapons in the game, but also one of the most fun. We did actually did several hard fights and managed to get away 15 of 20, so overall I think that was pretty good. I've unlocked some more ships since then. We've got the galley, which is armed with a ram. We've got the ever ridiculous blade copter, which is just got rotor blades, and I did a run with this when I paired it with a suspendium cannon, so literally the shortest and longest range weapon. Bit of a duality there. I think I've also unlocked the corvette, and what we'll be playing in this run is the Flagship. So this is 16 HP, -1 border damage, 240 speed and 90 degrees turn rate, so it's not very fast and it doesn't really turn very well either. But the main takeaway is that it's armed with an Imperial cannon and minus 50% Escort upgrade cost, and it starts with a gun skyboat and can have, well, you've got 4 slots essentially. So let's go with Flagship. For the captain, I think we're going to go with probably Commander Yithrak. When we take damage, we basically get extra reload speed, but we don't get experience. And we'll go with medium. And let's see how we get on here. Now, the problem with this cannon and this build in general is that it doesn't really fire that fast, and we are reliant upon the skyboat to do a lot of the work. And, well, the problem with that, and one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of this vessel, truth be told, and I've not actually got anywhere close to a win off it, is that you're reliant on the little boat to do like the work. But I mean, if we can get a couple more weapons, we should be in a better position. But put it this way, I will almost certainly not be attempting any fights that are hard. It's always going to be the easy or well, it's either easy or the normal fights, because this just doesn't have any sort of level of capability. Sounds horrible, but it's true. In my experience, which is, like I say, limited. I think I've had 3 attempts, and I don't even think I've got past wave 10, so if I manage to get that, I'll be pretty impressed. Anyway, I think we'll be able to get the last remaining bit of loot here, and we got decent money, there we go. And what have we got options to buy? We've got rockets, and we've got a flak gun. I'm going to pick up... I might pick up both, truth be told. I do want to refresh. I'm going to lock the rockets and go with a maybe refresh. Huzzah rifles. Let me refresh that again. And ram. Let me refresh that again. And the deck gun again. Don't really want to refresh one more. You know what? I'm going to pick up rockets and one more refresh. And there's a heavy cannon. Okay. Heavy cannon is alright, but not what I'm really looking for. We can increase turn radius. How much is it to upgrade the next... 300 for the large skyboat. Right, next wave, you've got anarchists or fungus. There's one that's hard and one's very hard. Rewards are rockets for the fungus, actually, so I'm going to do that. We'll see if we can get ourselves some more rocket, and that will hopefully help us out. So, there you go. You can see rockets are getting sent. One of the things I like about the game is that they like the recoil that you get in game, but this cannon is so heavy that, especially if we're going the same way as it, as if we're sort of firing behind, we're going to get hit here, aren't we? Yes, we are. Oh, we're going to hit again. If you're firing from behind, you actually get a big, like a little momentary boost in your speed, like a noteworthy amount as well. So we're going to pick up all of this loot. I'm going to actually pass this and then go back over to go through all of these and pick up that. I think if we go sort of diagonal to all of these urchins, we might get decent kills there. So yeah, that's fine. Some more loot here. We're going to pick that up there. Scrap loot. Interchangeable in terms. It's our thing that we use to upgrade and build and everything else and buy. So, last remaining bit of fighting here. I'm just going to go directly towards them. I don't really care if we get hit because it's all about just collecting some stuff. And there is our free rockets. So we do have rockets. We also have aerial torpedo, which is my favourite. It would be... would it be rude of me to pick that up? I do like an aerial torpedo. But double rockets with maybe... an upgrade in that? Do we want to go that, or do we really want to focus on the skyboat? I'm going to lock the torpedoes in refresh, and we've got propellers, which is increasing speed. Not terrible. I'm tempted just to save the money and get a better skyboat. I mean, we've got extra rockets now, so let's do that. And then this is going to go to Anarchus. We sadly only have one choice, and that's to fight it. So yeah, let's see. When I say only one choice, we can't go anywhere else. Luckily, this... ooh, we almost went on fire there. Luckily, the rockets are taking these guys out, and theirs is on fire, which is never a good thing. Although we do have decent HP, don't we? So that's handy. We're seeing the little skyboat fly around and do what it can. Let me just pick up some more of this stuff here. I think we are going to end up... Oh, no, I was going to say, why was that targeting over there? Some of the targeting is weird. Oh, look at that! That didn't even hit us there. Well, it was just the explosion radius of it. I'm going to have to maybe go for a bit more of a measured approach here because we are low on health, and the last thing I want to do is lose with 10 seconds remaining, and that actually already could happen because of where we're going here. You know what? We've got 5 seconds remaining. Unless something absolutely terrible happens, we should be okay. And there we go. Right, so I can upgrade this one, so I will take that opportunity. So it's got a bigger deck gun. And we've got in... Oh, a trading station. We've got plus 20% scrap value and plus 40 money at wave end. I might as well pick that up and go to next. So you've got wreckers, giant bees, and clockwork wasps. The latter is scrap value. After that, it's giant owls. And I think I will go with clockwork wasps, so extra scrap value. So we've now got this skyboat with a bigger gun. So hopefully that will be some advantage for us. I am going to have to upgrade the rockets and cannons though at some point. Yeah. So just taking out them there. I think it's 1,200 to upgrade the cannon, and the options are either explosive shots, so it makes a big boom when it hits, or I think it's called a grand cannon. I think it can frighten the opponent. I think that's the case. Just do some donuts here. Well, okay. That was a bit of a scattershot approach there with the rockets. The rockets so far are actually doing pretty well for us, I think. And let's just see if we can get past. We're going to get hit here, aren't we? Yes, we are. Experience is alright though, and let's see if we can get rid of those. See if we can spin around and get the last bit of loot, and we did. Okay, good. So I can upgrade the... Oh, I can upgrade the Imperial Cannon. Oh, it's only 300. I said, yeah. Yeah, a lot... I said it was a lot more than that. Okay, so explosive shell, exploding shots, or magnificent cannon makes nearby enemies afraid. Do I want that, or do I want explosive? Explosive. Of course it's explosive. And we're going to refresh. Let's see... Anything in there? Not really. Actually, chemistry would be pretty good. Extra explosion radius and damage, and we've got lots of that. So I will lock that. We can't afford it, but we're going to go to the next wave. And it's giant owls. So, here we go. Let's see. And that missed. Well, look at that there. They're already surrounding us. Their turning radius is a bit poor. And we are taking them out, which is good. Lots of feathers being dropped. I'm actually heading direct to the owls because I want to be able to maneuver around. We're not even halfway through and I've taken about half damage, so I'm actually going to purposefully go away from them and see if we can fire some more shots in. Can I outmaneuver them? I cannot. And we're down to 6 health. Down to 6 health. And it's not even on half. Well, no, it's 20 seconds left. I'm going to just try and keep out of the way. Managed to get all but one of them there. We have, sadly, 10 seconds remaining. I think I'm able to take them out. Oh, that was a great shot. We're down to 4 health. 2 seconds remaining. That was risky. Spotter plane makes enemies vulnerable. Okay. I think I'm going to buy that and extra reload speed and accuracy, and I'm going to go with... Do I want to go with Rapid fire rockets, small and more plentiful. I don't want to go with stabilised. More range and accuracy. I'm not sure. I'm thinking range and accuracy because we've done the spam rockets before, and this thing is quite slow. So yeah, I think we're going to do that one. So we'll pick that up, and we'll go to next wave. We've got anarchists, pirates, very hard, and giant bees. After the fact, we're going to have to go with pirates. I'm going to go with the fighting anarchists there. All right. So we now have a plane, and we now have the... Oh yeah, them rockets are a lot more longer range, aren't they? Good. So we got the plane that's making things vulnerable. We've got the little skyboat that's obviously taking people out. Let me just, oh yeah, dodge around that, which is good. 40 seconds, and so far we have yet to take a hit, which is, well, I spoke too soon, didn't I? The whole vulnerable thing, it's actually not really an advantage at this stage. It's really more for bigger targets where you'll see it come good. But that's alright. Let's just grab some of this stuff here, do a bit of a donut, circle around again, and we're going to get hit and set on fire. 15 seconds remaining, and let's see, we're on half health. 10 seconds remaining. This is going to be a bit... it's going to be a bit dodgy if we get hit again. We have been hit again, but we've got 3 seconds remaining. 2, 1, and just through. Okay. And, oh, stand your ground. When we've stopped, plus 40% reload speed. I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to lock the gunnery training. I'm going to go for more range and accuracy on the other rockets, so we've again leveled that up quite nicely. Next fight will be pirates. You can help the local navy, and we can fight past enemy forces. I'm going to fight with friends, and there we go. So we fire faster when we're stationary. So I'm just going to sit here and see if that's going to be handy for us. Although I say that, we've got these guys at the back which are firing away with them sort of machine gunny type of things. Yeah, I think we're best off moving now. Okay, got to get a little bit closer. Oh, you can see the damage you take if you get a bit too close. That's taken most of our health off there. Actually, not most of it. It took us 6 health off. Still not ideal. Let me get out of range of that thing and go away from those. You can see once the skyboats jump on things, you know, that things start really disappearing quickly, and that was a misplay, wasn't it? 20 seconds remaining, but I've only got 5 health. I'm actually heading towards the enemy, but I'm going to spin around after picking up this loot here, because I want to, like I say, stay alive. And I know there's a bit over here. We are firing back over. There's a good hit, and can we take points? We can. There we are. All right. We do have 300 generic units of currency and another gun skyboat. Right, we're going to pick up the gun skyboat. We're focusing on this. That is one of our goals. Next wave, it's either wreckers or pirates. It's going to be wreckers because the other one is hard. And as I said, this is not really a vessel that I think we can afford to do that in. And wow. So we've got 2 of our little scouts now. No, sorry, we've got a scout plane and we've got 2 of the gun skyboats, which is, yeah, hopefully quite handy. And that's a misplay. Oh, straight through. Yeah, you really do have to think a lot ahead with this vessel because it's so slow. I mean, I don't think it's the slowest in game. Oh, that's bad. That was just not the place to have things spawn. Yeah. Yeah, it's so slow that you really have to think ahead. It's like trying to park an oil tanker. Let's go ahead and see if we can get all of this scrap, which I think we can. We're on fire and lots of saws. That is 1 health. That is not what I wanted, but we did make it through. Only just. Propellers. Extra speed increase. Yes. Extra gunnery training. Extra explosion radius. That seemed like a good pickup. Next wave. Fungus. Hard. Darn it. Well, there's not much we can do. I'm going to have to try this. Luckily now, because we have... shall I just stay stationary and fire away? No, we can't. Can't afford that. The advantage we have now is that some of these targets are quite big, and it means that our vulnerability, when we make them vulnerable, we, yeah, we have the advantage there. Just going to head back over, because there's lots to pick up. So far this has been a decent run, this one. And, oh, we've been hit, and we've been slowed, and how many is there? There's quite a number there. I'm going to head round, because I know there is lots of... Oh, look at all that pickup there. Really good pickup. I'm just going to head close to this, because I can see them going down very quickly, which they have. I'm going to head directly through these guys. Hopefully the rockets will take care of business, and they have. And then... yeah, that was a good run. Right, what have we got now? We can get another spotter plane. I can also go for a spotter plane with stun grenades or Pathfinder. Increased ship speed and turn rate. Ooh, okay. I think I might do that. Or do I go with an additional spotter plane? I think I prefer like a repair thing. I'm going to go with Pathfinder, maybe. Or do I go stun grenades? Pathfinder. I've been moaning on about the... I've been moaning on about the speed of this thing and the lack of return rate, so hopefully that'll be better. Right. Munitions training. That will give us extra 10% damage. That's realistic. And engineers or fungus. Well, one of them's very hard, one of them's hard. We'll go with the one that's not as ridiculously difficult. There is already shots going out to the top there. And we'll pick stuff up where we can. And... oh, we've got allies by the look of it. That's good. Let's go down towards these things and manage to successfully take those out, which is handy. I'm going to go right across here. I don't like going into this one. Reduces vulnerability. We don't want that. I'm going to see about maybe shedding our the vulnerability there, which is done. This is noticeably quicker. I'm getting surrounded now. I've just sort of realised that I'm getting surrounded quite a bit, and lots of damage. We're on 13 health. Sorry, 13 time, but 8 health. I might just be able to pick up some stuff here. Oh yeah, there's loads of pickup. And there we go. We have Blessing of the Worm Eye for free. 5% reload speed, an enemy becomes scared every 2 seconds. We'll pick that up. We've got no real option for other upgrades, and nothing to cycle through. Next wave. Gargoyles is hard, Pirates is not. After that it's Cultists and then Wreckers. So I'm going to go Pirates and then Wreckers. So let's see how we should fare on this one. So we've got Pirates around the place. We have some Pirates that are going to be firing, and I'm guessing some Pirates that have got, yeah, they've got these like minigun things almost. There's also ones that drop bombs, like the aerial mines, essentially. I don't know if that is in it. I don't know if it's one of the ones in here, but yeah, we'll see. Let's just head down a little bit. Actually, go diagonal. There we go. You can see it firing away there. But once we get the gunboats in, you know, they tend to do fairly decent damage. But they sit quite close to you. You can see it's you know, the one they've hardly really fired in this entire thing, and when you're so close, you are just taking damage. I think what we need is armour. We need more armour. And just drive at the opponent. That's potentially a better build. But I can't recall seeing armour. And normally armour reduces your speed even further. So yeah, do you mitigate the weaknesses of the vessel, or do you try and double down on its strengths? Why not both? There's another armed skyboat there. I'm not really a big fan of that one. We've got 2 of them already, so navigation training, extra speed and turn rate. I'm going to pick that one up, and then I'm going to refresh. And water skyboat, picking up straight away, extinguishes the ship. One of the things we often have a problem with is being on fire, and well, if we can mitigate that, then that's what we want. And we've got an observation dome. Now I think we're going to go next, and then it's going to be, was it Wreckers or Cultists? It was Wreckers. Or if we go Cultists, it's very hard. It then goes to that one. No, I'm going to have to do Wreckers. So we've got escorts advanced this next one. Wow, look at the allies we've got. So we've got the little plane buzzing around. We've got the thing that can stop us, well, put the fire out, which is going to be very handy indeed. So there you go. We were on fire and then immediately put out. So that's a lot of damage mitigation there, which is very handy. So yeah, I think that was a right choice. I'd be tempted to sell one of the... Yeah, I am tempted in selling one of the skyboats. The one I haven't upgraded, basically. There you go. Taking a bit of damage and then immediately fire put out. Excellent. Yeah, selling one of them and picking up something a bit bigger. You can get quite large escorts. In fact, there's a module that you can get that gives you an additional escort slot. So that would be 5 escort slots. Oh, that's not great. And why are we not being put out? There we are. Now we've finally been put out. 10 seconds remaining with only 3 health, so I can't take any chances on this one. I'm just going to have to... I am going to head towards all this now because there's going to be lots of scrap, and these are all close range anyway, so I'm not bothered. Alright, so what have we got now? We've got a spotter plane, we've got repair speed and reduction in weapon upgrade cost. Could pick up the trading hub or get ourselves... increased water skyboat. I think I'm going to pick up extra HP. I'm going to pick up extra repair speed, and I'm going to save the money to maybe buy... Do I buy the better gun? We'll go to next wave. This is going to be hard, this fight, so I'm not looking forward to this in the slightest. But whatever, we'll see what we can do. So, oh yeah, I was going to say I'm going to sit still and increase our fire rate. But then you saw how close the enemy got there, so I don't think I can really afford to do that. And whoa, okay, right, there's lots of enemies here, and well, not anymore actually. We've absolutely destroyed them. That was pretty good. Like I say, you have to get in close to do the damage with these little escorts, so yeah. And obviously the rocket's quite relatively short ranged. I'm going to just drive straight through it. Yes. Alright, yeah. Let's pick up all of this. I'm going to maybe head towards the enemy and then spin round. Been a bit of a spawn there. Back over this way. I think we'll have... I'm going to stay away from that because otherwise death. 4 health. That was a bit dicey. Protective blessing plus 10 HP, minus 25% vulnerability chance and minus 25% stun chance. It's free, so of course we're going to pick it up. We can go with extra rockets, more damage, or do I go with any? You know what? I think heavy rockets. And there's steel armor. I'm going to pin that and lock gunnery training as well. And even navigation. Next wave, fungus. Let's see. So, started next to us, at least one of them has. Then they regretted that decision, I'm sure. Looks like we've got one of these bigger funguses. Funguses. So, we've actually got 20 HP now, which is handy. And this is certainly the furthest I've ever got with this vessel, and I think that's because I've not been picking the hard fights. Yeah, I've yet to come to a solid conclusion. I don't know whether it's not good or whether I'm not using it right. I haven't played enough to be able to make that judgment call. What I do know is it's not one of my favourites, but that's just, you know, personal preference rather than anything else. I like when we get those big ones all grouped up. You get lots of pickups from that. So we're going to head over here. Last remaining bit of fighting, and there we go. So, we can get Powder Monkey, minus 30% repair speed and plus 10% reload speed. Translinear Temple, minus minute wave end, but extra reload speed and escort reload speed. That would be pretty good. I think I'm going to go with armor and the navigation training to offset that. Okay, and next wave, wave 15. This one, it's going to be cultists or gargoyles. We get +1 law and order, if we do that, and -1 in cultists. Gargoyles. You know what? We get allies on this, and the allies look cool. Right. So what we need to do is head over to these things. It's often best to aim for the weird sky platforms that you get when you're facing off against these. There's one. And we can confidently outrange them and make it vulnerable. And then it's like one shot, one kill, basically. Let's go and pick up some of this. Obviously, allies are helping out as well, which is good. I think ideally what we'd want is like a small Gatling gun type of thing. Although the rockets seem to be doing some heavy lifting. Just bait the shot out of there. Just trying to go in a different angle. Just try and make it look a bit less, yeah, not really on a constant bearing. Let's see if we can get back for this loot. Missed some there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. We've got... not great pickups there. There's another gunboat. There's observation dome. It's locked anywhere. Do I just want to save up money and go for more rockets? Or more explosive damage? Or do I go with larger gun? No, I think I'm going to save up. Giant owls or cultists? It's going to have to be cultists because the other one is very hard. So once again, I don't know if we've really been doing a number on the cultists as of late. Right, anyway, I'm going to head up because I know we've got these floating skyboat things firing lots of shells. Haven't yet seen any of the big battleships, but I think that's because we're actively avoiding the really hard fights, which is often when you see them. So we do have a bit of armor here, and we do have more health than we've ever had, which is good. And rockets are doing well. Let's see about maybe... oh yeah, we'll head up here because they're all grouped up. Did take a bit of damage there though, but we've also got lots of pickups, and I think that'll be about it. Yeah, alright. So I could go with more rockets or save up for the explosive cannon shells. I'm going to go with heavy rockets, so we have double heavy rockets. Ooh, torpedo bomber. Ooh. So, it's 480. I'd have to get rid of, say, a gun skyboat. That would give me 2, 3... I wouldn't have enough money, but I can pin it. Yeah. Okay. Get gunnery training again. Next wave. Dragons. Don't like versing dragons at the best of times, but that's what we can do. Immediately on fire. That's why I don't like versing dragons. But we do have the advantage that we're not getting swarmed. And once the shot's out, we can get put out because we've got a water skyboat. The problem is when you get hit, it's 2 damage and then fire. What I'm going to do is try and stay away from them at the back. Looks like we've actually taken out a few of those. Nice shot off the Imperial cannon there. We'd very much like the full upgrade for that, but can't afford it. I'm going to turn around and head direct towards these now. We've got a lot of experience off this one, which is good. 8 seconds remaining. Bit of fire there. Not too worried. And that was a good fight, actually. Ooh, guided aerial missiles. Right, so I'm going to get rid of that skyboat. I'm going to pick up the torpedo bomber because it's cool. And let's go with extra firefighting speed. Yes. Refresh the page. There's a armed with a light Gatling gun, a triplane. I think I like the water one. Yeah. Doctor in Terror. -1 escort slot. That wouldn't work for us. Yeah. Enemies come scared every 0.2 seconds. Next wave. Wreck a mothership. Well, I don't have a choice. Let's see about where it is. Immediately on fire. The wreck a mothership is down here. I'm just going to basically get on it as much as possible. And this feels like it's a mistake. Right. It's gone. But so is our HP. Well, to be fair, we're on half. It's going to be a bit less than a second because we just charged into all of those. 8 health, and we're only a third of the way through the fight. So I want to try and stay out of trouble. Looks like that isn't happening though. Lots of pickup here. Money is not amazing. There is only 15 seconds remaining of the fight. I think there'll be a big pile of debris over here. Yeah, there is. And that was a good fight. Again, bit naughty. Oh, and that's upgraded because apparently that's what the level was. Okay. Armoured casemates. -10% reload speed, but +1 armour. Going to pick that up. I'm also going to pick up munitions training. And next wave, wave 19, clockwork hornets or clockwork cubes. And after that, it's Guardian final boss or the shell floater. I'm going to go clockwork cubes. Oh no, we could go engineers. No, clockwork cubes because then we get access to both. And is this the first time we've seen these in this this run? I think it is. We haven't seen these guys in a while. And you can see they're getting very, very close. They're also getting absolutely battered. Good. For a start, that cannon bonus is very good. Yeah. That's very handy indeed. Explosives are working out when they're all grouped like that, and then it's really easy to just pick up all of the loot. I don't really want to be fighting around this because it puts you go on fire. And yeah, there we go. Let's just try and keep away from that. Can hit direct here. And I haven't really been paying much attention to the... Look at that, no damage. The armor's bounced it. Oh, don't want to sit in there. This is bad. She's not as bad as I thought. It's alright. And we have... I think I'm going to upgrade to put ourselves out. And the final boss. So we have a Guardian. Defeat a great sky monster with the help of the local navy. Allies is Navy Corvette, Navy Corvette, Navy Corvette, or the Shell Floater. Great sky monster. So what do we want to do? Guardian or the Shell Floater? I can't remember seeing the Guardian. Let's see. So, we need to head over to where the Guardian isn't. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's weird. It's like a... Oh, do you have to get inside? Ah, right, you have to get inside. And absolutely batter it. Which apparently what we're doing, but there'll be multiple waves. That's generally what happens. Oh, and all these... Whoa, this is bad. They send the, like, allies off. Right, okay. The problem is I can't really do anything about the shots that are coming in. I don't know where the, where our allies are. No. I think we've got it. I think our, I think our forces were constantly basically in and around it, absolutely picking it apart. Okay, well that's been a bit of Airships Conquer the Skies. No, Lost Flotilla. We've also got a new unlock as well. Idol of Oppression. And is there anything else to unlock? I don't know. Let's see about maybe research some of these ones. Yeah, that's been a win with the Flagship. Okay. Yeah, it's been a bit of Airships Lost Flotilla, so it just proves that you don't have to take those real tough fights. You know, it's better to maybe knock it down a notch and not die. There was a couple of points there that we were very close to it. Like I said, that's the more success I've had with the Flagship. In fact, just going for the normal fights is probably what did it. The rockets were pretty good. The free upgrade to the cannon was almost certainly something we needed. Having in the gun skyboat, we had 2 gun skyboats at one point, spotter plane that could also increase our speed and turn rate. I'm not too sure if that was the way forward or not, because we ended up sort of going for armor and HP over as well as the bit of the speed. If we'd just done one, I probably would have got more armor and just basically stuck it out that way. But let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, hope you have enjoyed it. If you have any tips, comments, suggestions, I would like to hear them, and if you have any other runs you would like to see featuring one or more of these vessels, then let me know too. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching, take care, and generic partings.